have no idea. Why is this camera? Okay. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. All right. It's Friday. We getting in this live real early. It's happy hour time. So we're doing a quick little live. We are getting ready to try another one of the wines out of my gift box. This is a white wine, Trocken. I forgot to look it up. Let's look it up while we're here. Everybody's home, so y'all are hearing people in the background because everybody's in the house right now. I'm normally by myself unless Alyssa tiptoes around the corner. How y'all doing on this lovely, lovely Friday? My glasses are filthy. Y'all hold on. I got to wipe these off.
You tiptoe around the corner?
No, because you not like that no more. I got flag.
Hey, y'all. I just stuck my hand in.
I think it's weird because people can get up here with bathing suits on. All right. Let's clean these glasses. I hope y'all are having a good day. Y'all, listen, heat wave is coming. So y'all be careful out there in them streets this weekend. Actually, they said for the next week. So y'all be careful. All right, let's look up this wine. This is another one of the German wines. I don't know if you can, that light is blocking it, so you really can't see. But let's look it up. Let's see.
Hey, yo.
Trocken. Trocken. Okay, I think this is it. RH. Yeah, I can't type right now. Hold on. HE. Didn't I say last time I was going to have a microphone on? I forgot to put it on. I'm going to remember next time. Rheinheisen.
That is nuts over right there. And you know what's crazy? It's the same as that boat.
LV. Sylvaner is the name.
Look. All of that shit on the curb, huh? He's gonna walk away. That's good enough.
Trocken. Okay, I think I found it. It's from Frankenwein, and it says it is a light profile on the palate. It also says that it's good with smoked white fish, grilled shellfish, whitefish, seafood salads, and fresh salads. Again, this is a German wine. It is one from my gift box. So let's get into it because it's happy hour time. What did they glue the top on? Lord. We're going to make this cocktail and then we're going to sit down somewhere and catch up on some TV. I'm working on a couple of books right now or journals. So let's get into the wine. Ooh, it's kind of very pale, very pale. Hello, whoever is out there. Whoever is there. All right, let's try this and see. Oh, smells like apples. I'm getting apples and some citrus. I don't know if I have enough light. Do I have enough? I feel like I need another light. I have this light too. I don't know if I need it though. But blinding. Let's sit it right here. I don't know if I actually need it, but we're gonna set it up just in case. All right. Okay, so now let's get into the wine. Like I said, it smells really good. I'm getting the apple. I'm getting some pear also. Let's see. It is a white wine. It's dry. Where is the alcohol by volume? 12.5 alcohol by volume. Hey, Lisa Marie. Hey, girl. Listen, normally it's Wine Wednesday, but this week was busy because I was off Monday, off Tuesday. Wednesday was I had training, so I didn't get to do it Wednesday. So I was like, you know what? It's Friday. I want to do a little cocktail. But then I remembered I had not done my wine review. So why not do a cocktail, right? It's Friday. Happy hour. All right, so we're doing a German wine. It's a white wine. Smells like it's going to be very crisp. Smells like it's going to be kind of juicy, but like tarts at the same time. So let's sip and see. Okay. On the back of my palate already, I'm getting lime. It's very limey, and it's like the rind of the lime. Let's see. Life was like, yes. It's very limey on the palate. On the back, it tastes like the rind or like a grapefruit skin. Hey, Lane. Okay, so this is what you missed. Nothing really. I just started. Happy Friday, Shooks. All right, so we have a white wine. It's another one out of the gift basket. So you remember last week we had the red wine. This one is a white wine. It is German. It is Sylvaner Trocken. Rheinheisen is the grape varietal. And it is 12.5 ABV. So I would liken this to a Chenin Blanc. This is like a Chenin Blanc. Yep. So if you can't find this one, a Chenin Blanc would actually do the same thing as this one. So I got green apple, pear, and lots of citrus. When I tasted it back here, all I could taste was lime. It was very limey, the rind of the lime. But in the front, I am getting like juiciness. I'm getting some tartness. I'm getting like a D'Anjou pear. I think that's the name of it. D'Anjou. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the D with the apostrophe, that pear. I'm getting that pear. When I'm also getting some Granny Smith apple, it is kind of dry. It doesn't have a lot of tannins in it. It's not very acidic. It's really decent. Would I buy this one? If I could find it, give me a second. Let me think about it. I'm normally not a white wine drinker, so that's why I said, that got me. So if you do not like tart wines, if you find this one, leave it on the shelf. But an alternative to it, like I said, is a Chenin Blanc. So this would be perfect. They said that it would go well with shellfish. Did they say shellfish? Okay. So you actually can find this wine in online. There's an app called Vivino, and a lot of people are rating it the same as I would have, because I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. They're giving it a 3.3. This is a really good app to use, Vivino, when you want to look at wine ratings, if you want to look for wines to try, ideas for different like sweet wines, dry wines, go to Vivino. That is a really good app to have. Let me see if there's anything else in here. They didn't have much to say, but definitely whitefish, fishes. They said a lot of different fish ideas. Out of 10, I'm giving it a 3.5. It's called Vivino. I'll put it in the chat. Let me see. Let's see. I don't want to lean over though, because I don't want to show all my business. Hold on. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. Vivino. Okay, that's the name of the app. And it really teaches you about Lisa Marie, you know I ain't got no sense, girl. It's a really good app to have, because you can actually take it in stores and you can use this to rate wines. Like if you see a wine that you're kind of leaning towards, I'm not quite sure, you can put it in here, and 9 times out of 10, it's a wine that'll be in here for you to, see what the ratings are and, see what price point you should be paying. Because sometimes, honey, we can go to these stores and they will overprice a wine real quick. So that is and then when you order, they should come up with like a discount code for you, because you can order wines too. And it should be welcome 30 if you are new to the app. Try it out. Let me know what y'all think. This is an app that I use all the time. All right. Now, there was one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Let me call Alyssa. I'm going to have her bring down my 2 wine books, because I did promise y'all that I was going to show you my 2 wine books that I swear by. Hey, you know the 2 wine books that I have in the office that are they're stacked on the floor. Can you bring me those 2 wine books? Thank you. All right. So she's going to bring down the 2 wine books that I use religiously. Now, back to the wine. The longer it sits, it's not as tart, which is weird because normally when you let your wines sit, the longer they sit, the more potent they get with the bitterness, but it's kind of like evening out. It's not too bad, but again, I like a dry wine. So that's just so that you know, I'm a dry wine drinker. Yes, those. So these are my 2 favorite. Thank you. You want to try it? It's white and it's dry and it's German. Mm-hmm. So we'll get her opinion. These are my 2 books that I swear by. So they help me pass my test. They help me learn a lot. So, and I got both of them off Amazon. So here's one.
It smells limey.
It's very limey. Wine Taster's Journal, a very good. And like inside, I'm actually creating my own. That light is horrible. Yeah, the lighting is horrible. But this is a journal right here. See, I put my initials in it. I don't play with my books. So this is a journal. I'm creating my own because this one didn't exactly have everything in it that I wanted. But this here, when I tell y'all this book right here is very detailed, it is very good. So I would say if you are wanting to learn more about wines and you don't really want to take a class, this book here, the Wine Bible, amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. I do have one more and I'm going to show you like on the inside, the light is very bright. Let me see.
I can't eat my notes.
Huh?
I'm trying to eat my notes, but you're talking about the books.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to turn this light off so I can show y'all the pages. Okay, she's trying to give me what she tastes before. She said I keep talking.
Well, it smelled like lime and green grape.
She got green grapes and I actually like this light. She said green grapes and lime, and she's making a face. Like I told y'all, it's tart.
It's very tart. It's almost kind of like the part of the grapefruit you're not supposed to eat.
What did I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all you getting the rind? She said it tastes like the part of the grapefruit that you're not supposed to eat. So, yeah, there it is. So it's earthy, yeah. So this is what like the inside you get pictures, you'll get history on wines. So the Wine Bible, a very good one. And I have another book up there that's a wine book.
Did you rate it?
I gave it a 3. Oh, I was going to tell you what I gave it.
I was going to say I gave it like a 2 out of 5.
She gives it a 2 out of 5.
And I'm not a white wine.
And she's not a white wine drinker. So the people on the app gave it a 3.3. I gave it a 3.5.
I gave it 2.
Yeah, 3.5. And she gave it 2. So there's the wine. Now what we're going to do is, I know waste no wine. We don't waste wine. However, we're going to pour this out because we about to make us a cocktail. And I'm going to tell y'all what. Chat girl, listen, Rosie, my chat GPT's name is Rosie. I don't know what yours is named, but mine is Rosie off of the Jetsons. So Rosie helped me create a cocktail today. This cocktail is called the Blushing Spritz. Now I'm kind of leaning towards removing the spritz part because there's nothing really bubbly in here. When I think spritz, I think champagne, sparkling wine. I think club soda, I think something with bubbles for spritz. But maybe because it's a cool, like a summery drink, maybe that's why they said spritz. But this is called the Blushing Spritz. And in this, I need to get ice. In here, you're going to have vodka, Chambord, simple syrup, lemon juice, and we're going to do a garnish, okay? So I had already, listen, I've been using Garnish off the limit already. So we're going to slice a piece of this rind off. We're going to use some raspberries. I tried to get some raspberries out of the garden, but either a raccoon or a squirrel or a rabbit ate my little raspberries. So y'all know I'm a little pissed right now because I didn't make food. I'm not a gardener that grows food for the animals. I grow food for the people in my house and my friends and family, not for the Lord's creatures. All right, so now let's get some ice because we're going to go ahead and whip this cocktail up real quickly. Anybody have any questions before I move on? Let me get some ice. I'm gonna let y'all think while I get some ice. All right. No questions? Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get this party started, right? Let's get this party started quickly. Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right, y'all. My husband is looking at me like I have lost my mind. This is the wall, like the door opening. He was like this. And he's still peeping. All right, so get your cocktail shakers and put some ice in your shaker. All right, then next thing you want to add is 1 ounce of vodka. I'm using Tito's. Why are you still peeping? Do you want to drink? All right, so I'm using 1 ounce of Tito's. Then we're going to go in with 3/4 of an ounce of Chambord. And if you don't know, Chambord can be like Robitussin-y, medicine-y. So I like to stick to the measurements when it comes to lane dancing with me. Next time I'm going to try to have some music, but I got to be careful because y'all know YouTube will like flag us in a minute. Hey, Lisa. Hey, girl. All right, so we got 3/4 ounce of Chambord. What are we making? We are making a Blushing Spritz. So just to catch you up, our wine for the day was another German wine. It is a white wine. It's kind of tart. So if you like a white wine that's not as harsh, I would suggest a Chenin Blanc. And I'm going to put that in the chat. Hold on, y'all. I got to pour my little eyeglass cover so I can cover up. I should probably have on an apron. I'm going to put it in the chat, the alternative wine for you. If you prefer something that's not super bitter, and if you're not a Chardonnay type of person, let me tell you, next week we're gonna have a lesson on Chardonnay. That's what next week we're gonna talk about Chardonnays. So there's a white wine suggestion if you cannot find this wine. All right, so right now we're making our Blushing Spritz. My girl Rosie, ChatGPT, helped me come up with this recipe. All right. Hey. He's shaking his head at me, y'all. All right. So lost my train of thought. He does that to me. All right. We got some Chambord, 3/4 ounces. Then we have our 1 ounce of Tito's. Then we're going to go in with a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Now, you can use more simple syrup if you like a sweet. Alicia laughing at me. You can use more simple syrup if you like a sweeter drink. I'm going to stick with the 1/2 ounce because y'all know, if we ever go have a little cocktail together, just know Tonya is not going for the sweet drinks. Now, we'll take a shot with you. All right, 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Then we're going in with 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. This is our fresh lemon. It looks like this because I've been peeling the rind off because I was, making a little cocktail here and there. All right, so this is going to be really weird feeling to squeeze this. So I'm going to put it, I don't like the way that feels on my hand. So I'm going to squeeze out my lemon juice. Uh-oh, we're making a mess. I should not have done this. All right, I don't know if y'all can see, but lemon juice is coming out. Can you guys see the lemon juice coming out? All right. Uh-oh, I just wasted. Okay, we got 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. All right, perfect. Now we need to wipe our hands. And I hope that I did save enough wine because the wine is going to be 2 ounces of white wine. And I would say also you can use a sparkling wine if you don't want to use a flat wine. You can use a sparkling but you wouldn't put that in your shaker because you do not want to shake bubbles in the container, because the container, it will make the top explode. So you would top your drink if you're going to use a sparkling wine. So let's go in with, what did I say, 2 ounces of white wine. This drink gonna be kind of strong. Glad it's Friday. Glad it ain't going nowhere. So that's 1 ounce and 2 ounces. A daggone bee just flew into the window, child. That thing was loud. All right. Chambord, Tito's, simple syrup. That's the wrong top. Why y'all let me try to put the wrong top on? Tito's, simple syrup, and then we're going to go in with, we had wine and lemon juice. Now we're going to put the lid on. I should have had a chilled glass. Glass, it's frosting up. So she's good and cold. I probably should have used, I wonder how we're looking a rocks glass. This drink is like a combination of a French martini and a white wine spritzer. Do I want to use this glass? We want to get a different glass. I got hair on my lip. I hate that. That's disgusting. All right, so we're going to go in with martini. This glass dirty. Spots. I do not like water spots. All right, martini glass. There's the drink. Now we're going to try to get a little fancy, all right? Just a little bit, not a lot of it, just a little bit. There is actually a better tool to use than a knife to do this, but I don't know where mine is. It actually will peel you can use it to skim your skin off of your, and I cut that too thin. So my idea is to go lemon, and a couple of raspberries. These are drink cocktail picks. Did I get it in there all the way? And I'm putting them in opposite one another so that they can stay. And then we're going to go in with one more piece of lemon. You can do like a lemon curl. You can do like, you can just do a sliver of lemon rind. And what you could do is take it around like the base of a, you can take it around the handle of a spoon and wrap it. And then that'll create like a little tendril, like a little curl. But we just going with a little something basic. We're going to sit it. Now, if I was serving this, I would leave it like this. But since I'm about to sip on it, we're going to take this and I'm going to stick it in there because I want the raspberries to get infused with the drink. Cheers! Clink, 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 clink. Oh. Girl, Rosie has done it again. Okay. It is a little sweet for my taste. So if you like a sweet cocktail, this is a perfect balance of sugar. But because I'm not a huge sweet girl, I would do a little less than half an ounce of simple syrup. What I'm also going to do so that I can like cut some of that sweetness, I'm going to add a little bit more of the wine because the wine does have a bitter base to it. And like I said, I ain't going nowhere. So we're going to be right in here chilling. We got a lot of TV to catch up with. I'm working on, okay, since y'all are here, I'm going to tell y'all, key y'all in on a little secret. I'm creating a journal / self-book for women. And it's going to be kind of like a book to help you reset. I'm going to put ideas in there of candle ideas, tea recipes, cocktails that will help soothe the soul. Yes, a cocktail can soothe the soul, honey. Different type of Epsom salt mixes that you can do to put in your bath. It's going to have some journal prompts for you. It's a full mental and physical reset, because we as women, sometimes we don't take care of ourselves the way that we should. And I find myself journaling, but sometimes I get stuck because I'm like, I know how I'm feeling, but I can't convey it. So I am creating a journal with these prompts and things that can help us to get through those moments where life may be seeming to be great for other people. Like on the outside, they're looking at us and they're like, man, everything is good. But internally, we're dealing with some things that we don't want to express to anyone else, but we want to get it out so that we can release those feelings. That's the reason I'm creating this product. It is going to be a digital download. I'm also going to include like some different options for playlists so that you can have some soothing sounds to listen to, options for books that you can read. It's going to be the thing, okay? At least I'm feeling like it's going to be the thing. Let's see. So that's what I'm working on this weekend. I'm going to be doing that. And then me and Rosie going to come up with some more cocktails while we do this. So now back to the cocktail, the Blushing Spritz. If you like a sweeter drink, the balance is perfect. The ingredients and recipe are already in the description box. Thank you, Lane. I'm hoping that it really does help, because I am feeling like, listen, and y'all know I am menopausal. I'm in menopause, full blown. I started at 35. I'm now 51, and I'm full blown in it. Like, it comes and goes. And I try to express some of my feelings to my husband, but he kind of is like, babe, I don't even understand. I don't understand what's going on. And so I'm like, I want to get this journal because I am going to share some of it with him so that he can understand where I'm coming from. And I know some of you guys, if you're on TikTok, you may have seen, what is it called? Being Melody. She started a club called the We Do Not Care Club. And it's for women who are perimenopausal. It's like just us sharing feelings and things. And that really gave me the idea, like, this is what I've been saying. I don't know how to express these things. Mine is not going to be We Don't Care Club, because that's her thing. This is me wanting to get out how to journal better and share it with him so that he can understand. Some of it is just going to be for me, so keep your eyes over there, partner. But I just wanted to share that with y'all since y'all are here. Cheers to you in being the most, what is I said, I want you to be whole and healthy all the way around. Holistically. Drink is good. Now, what would I change? Like I told you, I would change the amount of simple syrup for myself. That extra wine, it did cut some of that sweetness. I would also probably use mine the next time when I make it. I'm going to use a sparkling wine. Thank you, Lisa Marie. Thank you, Leisha. I'm going to use a sparkling wine because I want the bubbles. I want the zhuzh to zhuzh it up a little bit more. And I'm going to work on my garnish. I'm going to work on that to make it a little bit more creative, a little more festive. One thing you could also do, if you like sugar rims, this will be a good cocktail to sugar your rim and give you like that the sparkling white sugar. So you would dip it in lemon juice, then dip your glass in your sugar, and then freeze it so that it will stay on. Or you could put honey on your glass and roll it in the sugar and freeze it. That way your honey and the sugar will stick. And so you'll have it up there. You could use like a red sugar. You can use any color that you want, but it'll just give your glass a little more life and make it pretty. All right. So like I said, I didn't get up here on Wednesday because I had that training or that meeting that we had. And I just was like, I don't want to miss none of the meetings. So I'll do it Thursday. Well, Thursday came around. Guess what? Yesterday was Juneteenth, and I was not going to be up here because I was not even in the house. And then I'm pretty sure other people were out enjoying the festivities of the moment. We free. At least we want to be. Not going to get on that. And I wanted to just say, you know what? It's Friday. Let's do a cocktail. Again, this is the Wine Bible for those of you who missed it. This really helped me get through level 1 of my training. Everything that you can think of is in here. And then this is a wine taster's journal. And I actually have one that I'm creating that's different in this because it didn't have all the pages in it of what I needed. So if you're looking for like a basic wine journal, this one, it has the wine, it has the producer, the vintage, which is the year. The year of wine is actually the vintage. So I don't know if you guys can see that lighting is so, let me see if I take this light off. Okay, that's perfect. This is what the inside of the journal looks like. And again, I got this one off of Amazon as well. So these both came off Amazon. I do have one more book I want to share with you guys, but Alyssa couldn't get to it. So next week, I'll show you guys my other wine book. And that'll be my 2 books that really help me understand more about wine. And then this is a journal. And eventually, I'll be sharing my own journal with you guys. And for those of you who enjoy a good cigar, like me, or you have a partner that enjoys cigars, that journal that I'm creating is going to be a wine and cigar review book so that you can write all the notes down of the flavors, what you smell, and then you can show what you would pair it with. This doesn't have, I'm about to break my glass. This one does not have what you could pair it with. It does have additional it actually does. It says food paired with it. How did I miss that? Well, anyway, mine has what you would pair your wine with, as well as your after dinner cigar. What kind of dessert? Because you can pair your cigars with a dessert, and you can pair your desserts, your cigars with a cocktail. So that's what mine is going to be more comprehensive for the needs that I feel like, if I went to a wine bar or a cigar bar, I could take this and I will be able to write down everything in there, where I bought it from, how much it was, would I buy it again, all of that. So I have talked y'all's head off enough on this fine Friday. Cheers to the Blushing Spritz. And I appreciate y'all for being here. And I will see you guys next time, right? So our next video is going to be Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And I'm going to try my best to post on the community tab Tuesday. That way, if you want to actually make the cocktail with me, my goal is to start posting on the community tab the day before so that you can have all of your cocktail items ready. And I'll suggest the wine just in case I'm using a wine that's not on the shelf staple. I will suggest a wine that's the same type of varietal. Varietal is the type of wine, by the way, not variety, varietal. I will suggest one that will work for the cocktail that we're going to make. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. Enjoy your Friday. Stay hydrated. Stay cool, because they did say that most of the U.S. is about to be under a major heat advisory. They're saying that the humidity is going to be so crazy that we need to make sure that we're not getting dehydrated. Make sure that you're staying in the house if you do not have to be outside. I know my friends in Texas, it's hotter there than it is here in Virginia. Already, we had some, half my garden, it's the leaves just crusty. So I got to get out there first thing in the morning and water that. But that's a whole nother story for a whole different day. Let me see. We've been under, y'all been under one. See, that's what I'm saying. And my people trying to get me to move to Texas. Child, I can barely take the heat here. What is you talking about right now? Anyway, I love y'all. Talk to you guys next time. Be safe and happy sipping. Bye.